Stop running on the treadmill. A life of permanent internal peace is a result of deliberate construction. We are going to walk through the blueprint for that structure right now. You probably know the feeling. You hit the financial targets, you get the promotion, and you acquire the status symbols you were told would make you complete. Yet you still wake up every single day with a quiet, persistent sense of emptiness echoing in the background. You aren't broken. The problem is that modern society has trained you to treat happiness as a permanent destination, a goal you reach and then inhabit forever. Human biology does not support a constant state of bliss. We are evolved for survival, which requires a return to neutrality. When you rely on external events to provide a permanent high, you are playing a game your own anatomy will not let you win. This is the hedonic treadmill. After a success, your emotional state spikes, but biology forces it back to a flat baseline. Zooming out reveals a sawtooth pattern of exhaustion. Chasing the next spike requires more effort, yet every high inevitably decays, leaving you feeling defective. That existential void is a structural error. You have been building your life on the shifting sands of biological highs rather than the solid foundation of internal stability. To fix the structure, we have to look at the internal operating system. Building the architecture of joy requires an understanding of your own neurochemistry. Most of what we call happiness is actually pleasure, a dopamine-driven response. It is short-lived, highly addictive, and demands a constant increase in dosage. It is the temporary rush of a retail purchase, a viral post, or a sudden payout. Joy, however, is a state supported by serotonin and endorphins. It is a baseline of long-term safety and the internal realization that your current foundation is sufficient. While dopamine demands more, serotonin provides the quiet confidence that you have built enough. A resilient man stops optimizing his day for quick chemical spikes. Instead, he structures his routine around the specific activities that produce this sustainable, long-term well-being. These lasting serotonin levels are a direct biological response to earned satisfaction. This occurs when you exercise competence and autonomy to solve a difficult problem. This realization turns the idea of discipline on its head. Discipline is the highest form of self-love because it is the primary mechanism for generating internal respect. There is a specific satisfaction in encountering a brutal obstacle, whether it's a financial burden, a family responsibility, or a physical trial, and systematically conquering it. Every time you handle a difficult responsibility, your brain records that you are a capable individual. This internal proof of your own capability is the foundational requirement for long-term satisfaction. Maintaining this internal environment requires daily engineering, supported by 3 distinct pillars. This is the blueprint for a man's internal sanctuary. The first pillar is accountability. This is the radical acceptance that you are the only person responsible for your internal state, regardless of the chaos happening in the outside world. The second pillar is the daily micro-win. You progress toward massive goals by maintaining tiny, disciplined habits. These small actions provide the brain with a steady, reliable stream of earned pride. The third pillar is radical presence. This is the discipline to pull your mind out of future anxieties and past regrets, to focus your full attention on the immediate task at hand. By executing these 3 pillars, you stop looking for the next emotional high. You instead inhabit a permanent structure of intentional peace. Adopting this architecture shifts a man's focus. He becomes less concerned with how he feels in any given moment and more focused on the progress of the mission he is building. Some days will still be heavy and stressful, but because those days serve a larger purpose, you can experience a deep, quiet joy, even in the middle of the struggle. You are the master builder of your own life. Own your day, build your sanctuary, stay grounded, stay a man, stay joyful.